But not all objects in our path are small. Recently declassified information has revealed some worrying statistics. On average, our atmosphere is hit by an icy object from space, maybe 30 feet across, once a month. The information used to be secret, so similar were the impacts to high-altitude atomic explosions. Indeed, Earth's space is abuzz with debris. There are more chunks of asteroids and comets in our vicinity than scientists had ever suspected. It would take just one, the size of an office building, to make it to the ground. Catastrophe, and not for the first time. Australia's Wolf Creek crater, over half a mile across and dug by a meteorite little larger than a house. Fragments of the original missile can still be found. It was tens of thousands of years before human feet trod here, before those first Aborigines beheld this geological enigma. Preserved in the dry heat of the outback, Wolf Creek speaks of cosmic energy. The imprint remains, a catastrophe from 200,000 years ago. Arizona, and another pockmark in the desert. This is Meteor Crater, a little bigger than Wolf Creek, but just 50,000 years old. It's been spared like a crater on the moon, so arid is the climate. But instead of empty desert, think of a missile from space hitting a city today. Heading our way. We're at the mercy among the planets. Kitt Peak, Arizona, where astronomers nightly patrol the skies for threats to our planet. This is the Spacewatch telescope. Observers track comets and asteroids, anything that might brush by Earth or be heading straight for us. This asteroid, imaged here in radar, was considered a near miss. And so was this, the asteroid Tuatatas, possibly 2 fragments. They passed within a few million miles of Earth. Forewarned, we may be able to avert catastrophe in the future. Were an object to threaten Earth, we could consider intercepting it. A rocket might be attached to a comet or an asteroid, and its trajectory diverted from Earth. July 1994, and a huge infrared camera is primed for action. Supercooled with liquid nitrogen, it's to be focused on heat sources halfway across the solar system. The camera will be attached to the mighty Keck, the biggest telescope in the world. Along with a clutch of instruments on a mountaintop in Hawaii, and with colleagues around the world, the focus is on Jupiter. Astronomers await a series of cosmic catastrophes, the first ever predicted in the history of their science. Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 is headed for the giant planet. Exactly as scientists calculated, 20 or so pieces of rock and ice plunged into the giant planet. They were as big as mountains. The planet's tremendous gravity had captured the orbit of Shoemaker-Levy and torn the comet to bits. Jupiter now suffered the consequences. En route to Jupiter, the space probe Galileo had the only direct view. In this sequence from the craft, the last big fragment was about to hit. A fireball rose over Jupiter's horizon. And, through the Keck telescope, another blast. Again, it showed as a flare, a plume 600 miles high. This, a single blast, with the power of several million megatons of TNT. Within minutes, the cataclysm raced outward over Jupiter's face. Its shockwave was as big as the entire Earth. For months, Jupiter sported such obvious scars they could be seen through the smallest telescope. But Jupiter could take it. The planet is an enormous sphere of gas. It absorbed the blows like sugar on candy. Had the largest fragment of Shoemaker-Levy hit Earth, there'd have been major devastation. Indeed, such a catastrophe may have already happened. With new, powerful radar, the space shuttle has uncovered an intriguing clue from Earth's ancient past. Able to penetrate clouds, even soil, shuttle radar has become a tool of astroarchaeology. It's turned up images of part of a crater dating back 65 million years, when the dinosaurs disappeared. The crater is at the tip of what's now Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. It was here, many scientists believe, that an asteroid, 5 miles wide, plunged to Earth. Along with most other creatures, the dinosaurs vanished, or so the theory goes. Had catastrophe not intervened, dinosaurs might still rule the world. Mammals would scurry around like shrews. Humankind would have never emerged. A cosmic catastrophe for one is a blessing from the heavens for another.
Take a closer look at our nearest star, the Sun, next week at this same time on Wonders of the Universe. But now, explore the giants of our solar system, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus, on Amazing Space, continuing next on the Learning Channel. Travel deep into space for an encounter with the giants of our solar system.